Very good morning, students. Today we are going to learn frequency, polygon and curve. So frequency, polygon and frequency curve. So in this, yesterday we have learnt about the histogram. So let me draw one histogram. So these are the class intervals which we have represented. It's not the textbook question, we are taking as our assumption. Now, if I want to draw frequency polygon, what does it mean? Means on the histogram, I am going to take the midpoints. It means that from the class interval 20.5 to 30.5, this is the middle value, that is nothing but 25.5. So this value will be the midpoint. First of all, I am going to mark the midpoints of the class. And here it is here, and here it will be here. So these are the midpoints which are marked A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. So these midpoints, if we are joining by using the scale with the line segments like this, 1. So if I am joining by using the line segment, then I will call it as a frequency polygon. So the definition of the frequency polygon is that, so joining the midpoints of histogram, by means of ruler means scale, okay, by means of a ruler, we are going to call that it as a frequency polygon. If I want to call it as a frequency curve, so joining the midpoints of histogram by means of ruler with line segments. With the line segments only we have to draw. By means of free hand. It means that by our hand, if you are drawing, that we are going to call it as a frequency curve. If you are drawing with the scale, that you have to call it as a frequency polygon. Okay, let us do one question from the example. So example 8th question we are seeing. So marks and number of students are given. Marks and number of students. So the marks are 0 to 10, 10 to 20, up to 100 are there. Continuous class intervals 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 80, 80 80 to 90, and the last one I'm drawing down 90 to 100. So the frequencies are 5, 10, 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 2, 3, 9. So on the y-axis, where I'm going to take it as highest number is 10, so I can take it as one table. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. Okay. Next, on the x-axis, the class intervals are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So these are the number of students on the x-axis, and sorry, these are the marks, not number of students, marks, and here it is number of students. Okay, now the first class interval is 0 to 10, so it is of 5. So 0 to 10 it is of 5, so I can mark this is the way, 0 to 10, which is 5. Next 10 to 20, which is 10. Okay, this is 10. And 20 to 30, which is 4. 30 to 40, it is 6. And 40 to 50, it is 7. 50 to 63. 60 to 72. 70 to 80 also 2. 80 to 93. And 90 to 100, it is 9. So this is the histogram what we have drawn. Now the question is to draw the frequency polygon for this. So let us identify the midpoints first. So these are the various midpoints. So let us take here minus 10 so that clarity will come. So I am joining by scale. This is first point, this is second point, third point, fourth point, fifth point, and sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. This is around. So this comes under frequency polygon. Since we are drawing by using the scale, we are going to consider this as a frequency polygon. And one more thing, without the histogram also we can able to draw the frequency polygon. That we will be discussing in the next question. Okay, next example 9. Cost of living index. And number of weeks. $140 to $150, $150 to $160, $160 to $170, $170 to $180, $180 to $190, and the last one is $190 to $200. And the frequencies are 5, 10, 20, 9, 6, 2. So these are the frequencies which are given. Now in this question we are going to draw the frequency polygon but without using a histogram. So how we are going to do means, first of all we have to draw this box vertically. So we'll write cost of living index. So that is 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to 190, 190 to 200. Okay. Next, number of weeks are given. So that we are going to write at last number of weeks, which are 5, 10, 20, 9, 6, 2. So middle we are going to write it as a class mark. So how we are going to get this class mark means upper boundary plus lower boundary divided by 2. So in the first case it is 140 plus 150 divided by 2. That is 290 divided by 2. So which will be 145. Or else we can say the middle value also. Mid value also we can say. So it will be 145. Next it will be 155, 165, 175, 185 and 195. Okay. Now by pointing out this on the graph, we can get the frequency polygon. So this is y-axis and this is the x-axis, the meeting point in the origin. So x-axis and y-axis. So on the y-axis I'm going to take it as 5 table. 2 table is better. 20 are there. Okay, we can go 2 table. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. Okay. On the x-axis we can take it as class marks. So which is 135, 145, 155, 165, 175, 185. And the last one is 195. 195. So first 135 it is 145. 145 is given as 5. So here is 5. First we have to make point here. This is the first point. And let it be this one. So this is point A, this is point B. Next point C, 155 it is taking it as 10 units. So 10 is here. This is point C. Next 165 it is taking it as 20 units. So this is point D. Next point 175 it is taking it as 9 units. So 9 means approximately between 8 and 10. And 185 6 units, and 195 it is 2 units, and the other one is 205. That will be H. So join all this by using the scale. Between 2 points only we have to join. So this is the way of drawing the frequency polygon without using the histogram. In this case we are going to do only with the class mark. So this comes under cost of living index, and on the x-axis it is given as number of weeks. Number of weeks.